The Charismatic Charlie Wade. Chapter 14.
Jane was taken aback by such an extravagant appearance, wondering to herself if these guys were here for him. She dismissed that thought very quickly. Impossible. The poor loser wouldn't know anyone so powerful. Stephen got out from the third car and strode into Emerald Court. Jane quickly got up to greet him, but he ignored her completely and went straight to Charlie. "Young master, I'm here with the money." Then, Stephen gestured with his hand. The Studley bodyguards walked into the store, placed the suitcase on the floor, and opened it. It was full of cash to the brink. Everyone gaped in extreme shock. DM in it. The loser, oh no. What the guy had said was actually true. ODMN. Who was he? Many people took their phones out, trying to take a picture or record a video. They wouldn't want to miss such a shocking scene. Stephen's bodyguards immediately cleared the scene and pushed them out of the store. All they managed to snap was the back of Charlie's head. Charlie pointed to the cash and said to Jane, "You said that you've never seen so much cash before, didn't you? Take a good look at it now." In a shocked daze, Jane mumbled with vigorous nodding, "Yes, I see it now." Charlie said to Stephen, "I want to see the manager of this store." Stephen nodded, took out his phone, searched through his contact list, and made the call. As soon as his call was answered, he shouted, "Starred, I am Stephen Thompson. I'm now at Emerald Court. I'll give you 1 minute to get here now, or I'll have someone burn down the store and then break your legs." Blood drained from Jane's face, her eyes filled with horror when she looked at Stephen. Who was this guy? Was he that powerful? Her boss was a man of substance in Oris Hill, and he was also very well connected in the organized group. Everyone treated him with great respect and honor. She couldn't believe that there were people who dared to talk to him like that. It had not even been a minute when a middle-aged obese man came running from the office behind the store. He sprinted as soon as he saw Stephen and said, "Mr. Thompson, it's such an honor to have you visit my shop. Why didn't you let me know earlier? I could have come to greet you." Stephen hurled his hand across the man's face, slapping him, and growled furiously, "You're pretty cocky, aren't you? Your staff even dared to mistreat our young master like this. Are you getting tired of breathing?" Stephen knew that the young master had undergone a miserable life in the past decade, so he was extremely agitated when a lowly staff member treated him so poorly. The chubby man was a little aggrieved when he was slapped hard on his face, but when he heard Stephen's remark, he recoiled in shock. Stephen Thompson's young master? Oh goodness, if Stephen's existence was already like a dragon in the mortal world, his young master would be the god from the sky then. His body trembled in fear. He turned his head to look at Charlie, who stood next to Stephen. The young lad looked like an ordinary being, but he was Stephen Thompson's young master. The chubby man crawled to his knees and said, Young master, I'm really sorry, please accept my apology." He then turned his furious gaze at his staff and shouted, "Which ignorant bastard offended the young master? Show yourself." All the sales personnel shifted their glances at Jane instantly. Jane wanted to retreat, but the chubby man jumped at her, grabbed her collar, and slapped her face while cursing, "You ignorant BTCH, how dare you offend our young master? You're blind and stupid." Jane crouched on the floor after the slap and wailed, "Boss, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm blind and stupid. Please forgive me, please." "Forgive you?" The chubby man grabbed her hair, pulled her face up, and punched her in the face with his giant fist. With one punch after another, blood started oozing from her face. "DMN it, you BTCH. You want to drag me to hell, don't you? Before you kill me, I'll kill you first." Several teeth were knocked out of Jane's mouth, the nose bridge that she had spent a fortune on plastic surgery for was broken, and her face was literally covered in blood. She struggled and managed to break free from the chubby man. She crawled towards Charlie, grabbed his leg, and cried, "Young master, I'm so sorry. I won't do it again. I won't judge people as I had done ever again. Please forgive me." Charlie glared at her coldly and uttered, "Serves you right." The chubby man gaped in shock when he saw her grabbing Charlie's leg. He quickly ran over and stomped on her head and shouted, "How dare you touch the young master's leg? I'll kill you." With the stomp, Jane fainted and became unconscious. The man called for the guards at the door. "Throw this BTCH into the garbage dump in the back alley." "Okay, boss." The guards immediately picked the bloody Jane up and took her out of the store. Charlie looked blankly at the chubby man and said, "My wife likes this jade necklace. Wrap it up." The chubby man nodded vigorously and said, "Okay, I'll do it right away." Charlie retrieved the black card and said, "Swipe this card." Then, he turned to Stephen and said, "You can take back the cash now." The chubby man quickly interjected, "Young master, since you like the jade necklace, just take it, it's on the house." Charlie muttered, "I don't need you to give it to me for free." The chubby man said timidly, "Young master, please accept it as a token of gratitude from me." Stephen told Charlie, "Sir, since he wants to repent for his mistake with the gift, please accept it. Otherwise, I don't think he'll be able to sleep tonight." After hesitating for a moment, Charlie nodded gently. "Okay, thank you for the generous gift." The chubby man heaved a sigh of relief when Charlie accepted the necklace. If he didn't, he was genuinely afraid that Stephen would not let him off the hook. With his influence and ability, making him disappear off the grid was as easy as flicking his fingers. Then, Stephen asked, "Sir, do you need a lift?" "No thanks." Charlie shook his hand and said, "Where's your back door?" "I'll go by myself." The onlookers felt as if they had entered a whole new world. Several Rolls-Royce came to deliver $13 million in cash just to buy a piece of jade. It turned out that the owner of the Emerald Court gave it to him for free. Who was the man who looked rather unremarkable and ordinary? What was his background? Many people posted the video of the incident on the internet, and it quickly became the hottest topic. The netizens labeled the mysterious man as the ultra-rich man, willful boss, mysterious elite, and so on. There was even an activity called Search for the Mysterious Rich Man that a lot of people were actively participating in. Fortunately, when these people were shooting the video, they were pushed out of the store by the bodyguards, so Charlie's image in their videos was very vague and blurry, and it couldn't be used as a reference for the manhunt.